You have my sympathy. Unfortunately, we can't let Riddle find
You don't feel very,
so
that doesn't sound very sympathetic. Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be continuing Disney Twisted Wonderland episode 4. This series has been pretty good so far, really all around just good. So if you are new, you haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. We only have 4 more episodes, which is kind of crazy. This is only an 8-episode season, but what I was told was there's going to be multiple seasons at some point, which is good. They've already been confirmed, so that's kind of good. That doesn't always happen with shows, so that's definitely a good thing. But yeah, subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell, and let's go ahead and start. Is he dreaming? What's happening here?
What the heck is going on here?
Oh, we're seeing like...
Pardon me, what are you doing?
We planted the white roses by mistake.
And the Queen likes her roses red.
If they're white, we're sure to lose our heads.
That's very interesting. So we can see, I didn't know if they were going to do that, but though in the beginning, like the very beginning scene, we did see like it showed all the classic characters and their original animations and stuff. So this is actually kind of neat being able to see original scenes. I know the characters. I know this is Alice in Wonderland, obviously, but I've never actually seen that particular movie. But it is kind of interesting to see which ones we'd see, because there's a lot of them I would recognize pretty damn fast. So it is funny that
So
in the real world for him, Disney doesn't exist.
It's the middle of the night. Who is that? The ghosts messing around?
Hello? Who is it?
It's me, Ace. Let me in already.
At this time of night?
Sure. What are you doing here so late?
No way! Shut up, you got collared?
As of this moment, I am never, ever going back to Hertzlebule. So starting today, I'm going to live in this dorm.
What does it mean if you get collared? Pretty sure it's not the kinky shit.
I ate a piece of tart.
What, that's it?
I need a nap. I'm exhausted.
There's so many rules. I'm sure that's one of the rules. Don't eat somebody's tart. Or go into the fridge and eat somebody else's food.
These look amazing.
Or don't eat something red.
I mean, there are so many. I can help myself to a slice.
Of course it is.
Ah.
Like the accomplished chef, his tarts are always exceptional.
Seriously, this is like wicked good. Way better than the ones they...
Very bad idea. Of course it was his.
Brave of you indeed to touch something of mine uninvited.
So this is how you get collared.
Queen of Hearts rule number 89. Never eat a tart without the queen's express permission.
It was exactly that. It wasn't even just food. It was exactly a tart.
You must be punished.
Off with your head!
Oh man, that's why there's so many rules.
Because of this stupid collar.
I know, it's annoying.
They're very specific.
House warden my foot. I think he just enjoys being mean.
Kind of a justified punishment.
Huh?
Yeah, because if there were 3 tarts, they were probably saving them for something. Like a birthday shindig, you know?
Shindig? What?
Then it would make perfect sense why he would be upset. You should go find him tomorrow and apologize.
Huh? Come on, bro.
Does
You mean that
apologizing
someone
work
messed up?
with
You're
him?
the one who messed up. So go apologize.
That seems way too simple.
Okay, dude, just stop looking at me.
Maybe
like
he'll
that.
take it,
This is your
the collar
stupid
off,
idea,
possibly.
So you're coming with me.
Okay, if it'll make you feel better.
Oh, cool. So, where should I crash?
Oh, for the love of...
The
Queen of
couch?
Hearts,
You got the couch right
You
there.
can sleep here in the lounge.
Here? No way, man. It's like 70% dust.
Yeah, well, you're 100% annoying.
You're not sleeping at all.
I'm trying to sleep. Yeah, I'm coming. Stop knocking already. Yeah, I hear you. I'm coming. Relax. You're gonna break down the door.
Now, how did I know I was gonna find you here?
Juice?
Heard what happened.
Huh?
You're a real idiot, aren't you?
Shut your face! I didn't need to take that from you! So, like, is House Warden still upset?
Not really. He off with your head and, like, 3 other guys because they didn't wake up on time.
So he's already forgot
a
about
little
you.
annoyed. But other than that, he seems fine.
What do you mean, fine? He's super pissed!
So that's just a
Well,
daily
you know,
thing
you
for
get
him.
class today with your
You're just a
magic
number
skill.
in that case.
Trying to avoid him is only gonna make it worse.
Come on, man, don't...
Going right now.
Hey, you're gonna dislocate my shoulder! Hey, no.
Hey, Deuce, where's your dorm? What's it like?
Wanna come and see it?
This place is amazing!
Very fancy looking.
Magic mirrors?
Well, sort of. These are transportation gates. You're in the only dorm that's actually on campus. The others are super far away, so we have to use a portal. They're all themed. As I'm sure you can tell, this one's ours.
Okay, yeah, that is pretty cool.
Good to go?
Yeah, I guess.
What's wrong?
It's my first time. I've never done this.
You get used to it pretty quick. Let's go.
Well, yeah, especially somebody that's from the real world. Like, oh yeah, now magic exists, portals exist. I missed the kendo club. I wonder if dude is still thinking about that. And boom, you're in a new world. Wouldn't that be easy? Like, go through a portal, boom, I'm in Japan.
Actual palace.
So this is Heartslapule.
What's that guy doing to the flowers?
Oh no.
Painting them?
Paint these roses red.
So that's why they can be read by...
Lose your head.
Why do I feel like...
Oh, like the... Like his dream, except
Oh, him?
it's in animated form. Well, anime form.
Hey, you! Get
In
over
this
the
world.
bushes. What are you doing over there?
Huh? Who, me? What's it look like? I'm painting the white roses red, obviously.
And whatever would you be doing that for?
That clueless little look is totally cammable. Hey, you're the troublemaking first years. Yeah, and you're the one that stole the house warden's tart, ain't you, color boy?
It'll be very interesting, like, since I don't know the original movie very well, like some of the, with the exception of just some of the obvious stuff, like I won't know a lot of the similarities or things that they're throwing in from the movie. Like, as we've seen, some of the things are similar. The reason why I'm saying this is it'll be interesting when they go to a movie I know really well, because I feel like I'm going to catch every goddamn reference. They do Aladdin or they do a movie I know really well. I mean, even Lion King or something. Like, you guys will have to let me know the references or things like that in the comments for Alice in Wonderland with this. There's some things I'll catch, but it's probably not like the cool Easter eggs.
Come here. You want to take a selfie with me?
You know, I'm not really feeling it.
Come on, it'll be cute. Yes! I am for sure posting this on Magicam. You gotta tell me your names, though, so I can tag you guys.
Magicam?
He's Ace Trapala.
He's Deuce Spade.
Plus the illustrious
They look so... They seem so enthusiastic about this.
Yeah, it's like an app where users can upload and share photos with each other.
Okay,
Of
Instagram.
course. We have something similar to that in my world, too.
Okay, all posted. You may now share it. And if you haven't picked up on it by now, I'm a third-year senior. The name's Diamond. Cater Diamond.
A
But my
third-year
friends call
senior?
me KK.
Does that mean you failed
It's
twice?
nice to meet you. I'm Yukin Enma. Everyone calls me Yu.
You can! You must be the fabled prefect of
Usually you
Ramshackle
don't
Hills
say
I've
it
heard
like
so much
that.
about.
I am?
This is no time to stand around chit-chatting. You wouldn't mind helping a card out to get the rest of these roses painted, would ya? I've got so much other stuff I have to take care of before this afternoon.
Why do you have to paint them in the first place? They look fine.
Because they all have to be
Roses
red.
are more aesthetically pleasing for the backdrop of our party.
A party? I knew it. My instincts are always 100% correct.
Now, why does it not surprise me to learn that he stole someone's birthday gift?
Oh, no, he didn't. As luck would have it, tomorrow happens to be one of our house's traditional unbirthday parties.
What?
It's a tea party
The hell's an
on a day when
unbirthday?
no one has a birthday.
That's made up.
Anyways, all I need you guys to do is finish redding up these roses, okay? Come on.
Do they
It's
just
all for the
make
heads of the
excuses to
wives.
have parties? Because
I
that's
get
what that
you two can get
sounds
it done with
like.
Magic, but you two are functionally useless, so you kids get to finger paint.
I mean, part of it's red.
Whoa, someone got a little carried away. Here.
Is it really that difficult to use magic to paint something red?
There, all better.
I mean,
Now let's get ready
apparently,
to
if
try
two
again.
people that can do magic do it pretty horribly, might as well just paint it manually. There we go. That's easier.
How come we're not allowed to just leave these ones white? We're fine.
It's a holdover from the original traditions. Pure red roses are considered mandatory for an unbirthday. We play croquet in the garden using all different colors of flamingos as our mallets, and hedgehogs for balls. Oh, but the red roses should be white for when the flowers put on their spring concert. It's just one
Those
of those
poor
things that
hedgehogs.
All your rules are super weird. You know that, right?
Well, they were established long ago by our great seven namesake, the Queen of Hearts.
And he's, like,
and of
continuing
all
the
house wardens
traditions.
in the-
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that kind of
Standing
makes
around here
sense.
Doing this? Hey, Cater, I need to talk with the house warden. So, is he here?
Oh, yeah, I don't think he'll have left for class yet. But riddle me this. Did you bring a replacement to make it all better? Ace, you infamous tart thief.
Huh? No. I came straight here as soon as I
Oh,
woke up
was he
today.
supposed to make another tart to replace the
Ooh,
one he
but if I
ate?
let you in, then you'd be breaking rule number 53, which clearly states that any stolen item must be replaced.
You need to memorize
No
these,
tart,
like,
bad treat.
rules.
Sorry, fam.
Huh? You're joking, right?
Oh no, all Hartsville residents are bound by the rules.
Sorry, fam.
You have my sympathy. Unfortunately, we can't let Riddle find
You don't
here,
feel
so
very...
I'll have to
That
ask
doesn't
you to
sound very
leave.
sympathetic.
I am he, and they are me.
What is happening?
Card!
He multiplied himself.
Now,
That
player
fast?
copies, do see them out.
That's a pretty good duplicating, like, for how many there
Run
is,
along and try again once you have a tart, okay?
it was pretty fast.
Okay, bye.
One of the better, like, multiplying yourselves type spells I've seen. Like in any, like, other shows.
Sucks.
Just like snap of the finger, very fast. Got 20 of you.
Could have said something to us then, but no. You, Grim, you guys are first years too, aren't you? What class are you in?
Yeah, the head mage said we're supposed
We're-
to be in class 1A.
Wait, we're finally going to
How
class
lucky, that's our
now?
class too. First period is potionology.
Woohoo! Now that sounds like it'll be a blast.
Potions
Use
class.
magic. Am I gonna be able to do anything?
Mandatory, it really does feel like Harry Potter.
My, aren't you all looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for so early in the morning? We
All
shall
right, so
begin
that's the
with
teacher.
rote memorization. Over the next few weeks, I shall whip the names and attributes.
Okay. Cool. I did here. Let me actually see the name. Without seeing the name, Cruella DeVille, freaking from the 101 Dalmatians. I mean, that look is like fucking iconic. So like, it only took a black and white, but let's see the name. What is that? Darius Cruel. Okay, yeah, Cruella DeVille. Okay, makes sense. There we go. I got one.
Go! You will touch nothing prior to instruction.
You get a whip
Listen carefully.
in class as a teacher? What year is
If you are
this?
enrolled in my class, failing grades are not an option. For the punishment is one I would rather not inflict.
Touchy. Well,
Scary.
dreams of an easy homeroom.
He seems okay. Maybe he's just passionate about teaching.
This would be an easy class to skip.
Either way.
You all have this syllabus? Your grades will reflect not only your reports, but the way you conduct yourselves in this classroom.
Hold on. We're gonna That fucking cat. That's their familiar, I guess. Okay, so like a summon. Lucius.
What's your deal?
Catnaps will not be tolerated in my class. You may consider
Unless that's the
forewarned.
unless that's the cat thing from Alice in Wonderland.
This is what a little strength training and a few dozen eggs will do for you.
Look at the beef on this guy.
Yeah.
I would just say Hercules, but it's
20 laps.
has nothing to do with
Now
Hercules.
give me 100 push-ups. I want 100 squats.
It's torture.
Surely you lads aren't worn out already. Another set.
Well, they actually have regular classes,
Oh, yeah.
not just magic, I guess.
Oh, everything in here looks so yummy. Oh, I'm starving after doing all that brain work. And what better remedy is there than a hunk of grilled chicken? And I also want an omelet. And get me some of those jelly butt-looking things. Seriously, go crazy. I want like 12 of them.
God damn, that food actually looks
Okay, is
amazing.
there an
And I haven't
empty
ate
table,
breakfast
or-
yet.
We'll look for another table somewhere else.
Oh, boo.
Probably a smart
It's
idea.
Okay. You don't have to be afraid of big bad me. Because KK feels like being nice to his underclassmen for a while. It's all good, right, Doozy?
Oh, thank you. Nobody calls me that.
Is he ever going to be able to take off that collar?
Is Four Eyes over here Cater's little lackey?
Me? I'm Trey Clover. But like Cater, I'm a Heartslabule third year. Sorry to hear my housemate's been making trouble for you. Has your dorm been treating you all right? Ramshackle, well, it's a very old building is all. I just hope you're comfortable enough.
And don't hesitate to ask if you need help with anything.
It honestly
Big Rose
doesn't
will teach
seem
you
that
everything
bad
we know.
for a haunted,
Thank you.
like,
I'll definitely
dorm.
have to take you up on that.
Each house exemplifies certain attributes, so students of similar character and taste tend to be grouped together.
You've seen
Okay, so what we were kind of seeing at the end of these episodes, where we see those little fun mini type things or whatever, we've been seeing like their some of the main people's like dorms and like their rooms and stuff. So but that feels like not the regular students, but like all the higher ups or the house heads or whatever. They're themed rooms.
those statues of the Great Seven on Main Street? The 7 houses here are directly inspired by them.
Yeah, like take Heartslabule for example. We were founded on the Queen of Hearts' commitment to strict discipline.
Then you've got those monsters in Savannah Claw.
They represent the indomitable spirit of the King of Beasts.
They have a lot
Lion
of students
King.
who are great at athletics and martial arts.
Wait, that's
but they
Quidditch.
basically rule the school
That's
every time they have to
Quidditch.
compete in any inter-house sporting events.
That's Quidditch! Come
Then you have
on!
Octavanel House, modeled after the Sea Witch's benevolent heart.
So you got, where's the quaffle? Where's the quaffle? You got a little net thing. Where's the fucking snitch? Is this the seeker? Where's the snitch at? That's amazing. Holy shit.
Super high achievers who ace all our written tests. Real organized, kind of businessy.
Are we gonna
They actually have a
explore all
student-run
these?
cafe in their house.
Scarabia
Ah,
House is modeled
Aladdin.
after the mindfulness of the Sorcerer of the Sands.
Most of their
Jafar.
students are really skilled in the fortune-telling arts, like astrology and numerology. You know, smarties. They rank up there with Octavanel in terms of test scores.
I'd probably join that one.
The oldest
Which one
dorm,
would you guys join?
Confiore, was founded on the tenacity of the fairest queen.
Those students usually excel in stuff like potionology and curses. And like the queen herself, they're pretty serious about appearances, both in terms of fashion and etiquette.
Ah.
Then there's Ignihide, founded on the king of the underworld's spirit of diligence.
Yep, there's the...
That's where all the magic energy
Where
engineering
Hercules
and
comes
tech students
from.
wind up. But they're pretty antisocial in general. A lot of shut-in neat types.
Really? Wouldn't have thought,
And
wouldn't
finally,
have thought of
there's
that.
Diasomnia House.
There they are now.
Hold up. Is that a little kid?
Yeah.
So they all have
No,
like their
he's not a
cliques.
kid. He's in the same class as me.
What? Meaning he's...
Your senior, yes.
But
Aw, hey, Lilia.
They teach you how to teleport?
that was very sneaky.
So my age is of interest to you? Though it is true that I look like a sprightly and beautiful young man.
Probably 1,000 or something.
The bespectacled one is correct. I am not of an age to be referred to as a child.
But you could have simply asked. You needn't only admire me from a distance. We of Deosomnia will always welcome your conversation.
It doesn't look very... Yeah, it doesn't look very welcoming.
As a token of our friendship, I will leave you with these. Some licorice candy. I trust you'll love it once you try it.
I don't know if you want to eat that candy.
Use a spell to hear us talking about him from this far away, or is that just something he can do?
Creepy.
Possibly
Yeah,
both.
Deosomnia is full of odd ones.
And their house warden Malleus is worse, if you can believe that.
They say you can count on one hand the number of mages in the world who can top him. That's what we in the biz call a signature spell.
And what does that entail?
It's a unique spell based on a mage's personality and specialties. You develop it yourself.
Based on the mage's personality and specialties. So Cater's alter egos from this morning?
Yep, that's my signature spell. Split card.
Like,
you've already seen the effects of Riddle's spell.
Split personality?
If he gives you a nuisance, he can seal your magic for a time. In true Heartslabile fashion, he calls it off with your head.
Okay, so everybody can kind of develop their own.
Not being able to use your magic at a
Well,
magic
except
game
him.
sounds pretty tough.
Well, as long as you're following the rules, there's nothing to worry about.
That's called main character
To
powers.
ditch this collar, I have to buy the prissy little princess to replace.
You can go to main character powers is when you can go to a magical, super pristine magical school, get isekai'd there, and not have to actually learn magic. That's main character powers.
The pettiness of it all is just psychotic.
Is that so?
Oh no, you're gonna get a bigger collar. Yup, you're getting a bigger collar.
Oh, I'm exhausted.
Oh, where did all those bags come from?
Okay, now we've
Shopping.
officially met him.
To every store that looked like it might have clothes that would suit my unique adorability.
Excessive.
Well, I obviously need a stage outfit for the Pop Music Club's next concert, don't I? I wanted some things to choose from.
That's still kind of a lot.
Now,
Excessive.
let us begin.
Yes.
What? Choosing the ultimate outfit, of course. I refuse to settle for less.
Okay, have fun with that.
Where do you think you're going, Silver?
That's exactly how I would be.
Don't know anything about fashion.
I gotta
so-
go.
You shall learn. Outfit 1, bunny.
Oh, no, please don't do this.
Doesn't mean it's their thing either.
You should keep that, Silver. Outfit 2, the humble squirrel. My favorite food is walnuts. Nibble, nibble.
No, I cannot say that we are.
That just means we haven't found the right look yet.
There's gotta be better outfits than that.
Oh, how could I forget? This one's my real favorite.
Let it not be an animal.
Number 3.
Oh my god. Okay, that's actually slightly better.
Killer, right?
I'd rather be a bird than a
asking me.
Yes, this is
fucking
the one.
squirrel.
The wise-old owl perfectly emphasizes
Or an
my
owl.
cuteness. I can't wait to wear this to our next Pop Music Club show.
I'm glad you're happy.
Me too. Isn't it wonderful?
There's a million other outfits that you could have chosen from. Why do they have to be like these onesies? So we this episode was really more of going to actual class, seeing how the actual school tends to work. Also, don't steal a tart because that seems to be, you're gonna have a collar for fucking whoever knows how long. But as we learned really last episode too about the rules, there's a shit ton of them, and it seems like some of it's like obvious, like don't steal food from a fridge that's not yours. It could be literally the head person. But also kind of all the teachers and it's kind of like a regular school, except how much does this school normally cost? Because it's really fucking fancy and expensive, and obviously you have to get accepted. But at the same time, I feel like this is probably one of those schools. I mean, this is in a Disney World, so who knows what the currency and all that stuff is. But at the same time, it's like, it's got to be fucking expensive to get in there. And it's kind of like just a normal school. Not really, I mean, outside of, I swear to God, that's fucking Quidditch for Disney. That's Disney Quidditch. That's what that is, what we saw there. That just made, I think that was the biggest laugh I got this, like, other than the tart being stolen, is just seeing straight up Quidditch in there. We need a fucking snitch. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out these episodes early and uncut on my Patreon, patreon.com/AJRich123. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.